Yeah, good day, my people. I wish us a beautiful and a blessed day. So, we all can remember what happened then when they wanted to do the Miss Universe South Africa, right? So, there was this Nigerian girl. She has a name, Chidinma de something. She has both Igbo and Yoruba name, something like that. That was vying for that Miss Universe South Africa and would have won. We all know these stories well, So South Africa started, all this xenophobic, this, that, castigating the girl. Even a minister, their minister of interior, even was among the people that followed all this thing up and do that racism, this black to black racism, right? So now the minister even brought out, said that they have information on documentary that the girl's mother is not from South Africa, is from Mozambique, Zimbabwe. All those things are just sliced to push that girl out, that Chidinma. And you know what? After that, the person that now won Miss South Africa is a white girl. Guys, their slave masters' children was the people that won the beauty pageant as against an African skin. So when people notice that now this girl has Chidinma in his name, or she might be an Igbo girl, the whole Yoruba Ronus on Twitter was activated instead of to protect their own, because that Chidinma in that name, they started attacking, telling South Africans this is how they do, this is how they go and take over people's land, this is how they go and take over people's property, this is how they go everywhere, they burn, they do this, they do that. They should not give them space. That South Africans should not let Igbos breathe. That South Africa should buy Igbos, South Africa should destroy Igbos. These are verifiable things that these people was writing on Twitter and all that. And it was even sent to different South Africans. There are evidence to this. Different South Africans posted the DMs that they got. DM that people, well-known Twitter influencers of Abado East, sent inbox by the whole Igbos. Destroy the whole Igbos. Don't let them. Their expansion is there, this, that, that. That So because of this girl, and this girl, thank God, God so kind, she came back to Nigeria and joined the Miss Universe Nigeria, and she won. So she's going to the world stage of that Miss Universe. So what I'm talking about is these Yoruba people that are trying to gaslight that they are calling Igbos name, that Igbos now has now started calling Yoruba's name and all that, calling them Yoruba stars and all these things. Yorubas have been, if you are on Twitter, if you have been on Twitter since 2014, 2013, 2011, 2012, you will see that Yorubas has been dealing with Igbos. In fact, the bad name Igbos have is Yorubas that push that agenda. This their Shagamu Road journalists who are the people that are pushing all these agendas on Igbos. Igbos this, Igbos that. Why they are specialists in skull mining and every other evil vices that has been happening in the country. Now, Igbos no agree. Everybody now. And it's high time we start talking, because we don't have to leave these people in Haburanobi. So now, this girl now, I'm about to show you the video. She is called, her Twitter page, Always Confirm Dronu, Always Confirm Yoruba Ronus Abadois. There was a time, that was early this year or late last year or something, she raised an alarm that then say this Yoruba Ronus way they do. Say if say they go they harass them, because it be like say some guys where they that Yoruba Ronus where they control, be like say they won't come nyasham, all those kind, So he said they are this, that, they are molesting this, that, I will follow it up. So this girl now, her Twitter page is Mind Shift Initiative, and her name is Aderonke Okeleye. Aderonke Okeleye. She was among the people that has been against the Igbos right from day one. And when this Chidinma something started, while the other Ronus were doing post, repost, quote, and all that, going into South African DMs, going into South African spaces to talk bad against Igbos, this girl, this Aderonke, went on her own. Her own job was going from space to South African space to South African space in Twitter and talking bad about the Igbos. So listen to this voice note.
And that thing, and you see, it makes me, I'm not going to say that I'm going to blame you for feeling the way you feel. Because the truth of the matter is that nobody is going to sit back and watch some group of people constantly pollute their environment, constantly, kill their youth with drugs and with bad behavior, and you sit down and watch it continue. You got to do something, and I get it. I totally get it. And I want you to know that we are 100% in support of whatever you have to do to clean and clear your society. But one thing I just want you to know is we are all not like that. And somebody said something today and said, oh, I am sure all Nigerians in South Africa are illegal. That's not true. I have friends in South Africa that are not illegal. They got there, I think their job transferred them from Nigeria or wherever they're working to South Africa. So we have good people, good Nigerians working in South Africa. And please, and you can try and do this investigation yourself, and so that you can see that we are not all like that. And, at the end of the day, we can only do so much from where we are. And I just hope that you understand where we stand and realize that we are not your enemies. We are not your enemies. These people are the enemies of Africa, not just you. Even us, ourselves, they are our enemies because they are giving us bad names. You have no idea what we have to face every time we travel. Imagine me talking to you. I have never, ever committed a crime in my life. But anytime I travel with that passport, I am made constantly to answer for the crime of these people. Do you have an idea how I feel? So you need to know that this is just not, they're not just your enemy. I see them as my enemy.
So, as you can see, this girl said a hell lot of things in this space. This space now is a South African space that on Twitter, South Africans were discussing things about them and all that. This girl went there to be telling them how Igbos are the worst people in Africa. How Igbos take over everywhere. How they should hate Igbos. How they should remove Igbos from anything they are doing. How they should never allow Igbos in anything. How even that she travel, that because of she's a Nigerian, she travel. And it is because of the Igbos. The suffering they see when they go travel is because of the Igbos. And he said that that not all Nigerians, that the only Nigerians that are this thing are just only the Igbos. That the other people are very good, but it's just the only Igbos. She went to at the finishing part. She said that the Igbos are their real enemy. That the Igbos are South African real enemy, and even she sees Igbos as her enemy. That Igbos are her enemies. These are what Ronus do. But when Igbos rise up, as Igbos are doing now, and it's high time every Igbo starts speaking up. We don't have to play the big brother no more. Let's follow it. Bigotry to bigotry, insult to insult, blood for blood, punch for punch, pound for pound, anything for anything. These people are spoiling our names every day, way back. We are just waking up recently. So, we are not going to keep quiet. Enough is enough. Thank you.